Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is ChroniCXE, I'm also known as the Shift HD, and today I present to you, for the first time ever, the pilot episode of Titanfall Top 5 Plays of the Week, featuring frothyomen for this time only. However, he'll probably crop up again later on in the episode. So anyway, first of all we have frothyomen at number 5, playing on Fracture, with Marked for Death. As you can see here, he's just been literally marked for death himself. He noticed down to the left hand corner, he spots a straggler, noticing the actual enemy player that needs to be killed himself, running over, trying to get a cluster missile, but misjudges the actual distance away, takes him down swiftly with a nice arc cannon. Notices though, a strider is striding on towards him. Little does he know that he's actually going to start stalking him now, and then leading to more frenzy. And we can see more Titans here. It's just literally grouping up next to each other, decides to take him down with a nice Titan punch while simultaneously taking down someone else with another Titan punch. So there we go everyone, we've got ourselves a nice little kill feed on the go, followed up by another marked person being killed by frothyomen by a direct impact of an arc cannon. Those things are pretty nasty to get yourself mixed in with for a direct impact, especially if you're in a goosing mode. Quickly uses his vortex shield when he gets under fire and relays that thing back to him as soon as he can, trying to kill the last mark with a cluster missile, and succeeds. A welcoming addition to number 5. Coming in at number 4 we've got ourselves frothyomen once again, this time on Colony on Capture the Flag. We're starting off in Titans already in a little bit of a duel mode. Each one's trying to part their way with an arc cannon and a 40mm. I beg your pardon? No? It's a machine gun. Trading backwards and forwards with the actual vortex shield and cluster missiles, slowly taking down its health and draining him. Eventually gets the Titan assist though, followed up by a nice little gooser. Don't get the Titan kill, get the pilot instead, always counts. Looks at the flag, notices it needs returning, puts down a little cluster missile so the enemy can't pick it up, whilst noticing a little bit of parkour ninjas running around the map trying to get their own flag. Gets a nice little itty bitty arc cannon on a straggler that's running up on the left, decides to shoot a little cluster missile into the electric smoke because you just never know, finds that the flag's been captured and takes down the person with an arc cannon. Notices another Titan going nuclear, takes down another gooser for making that number 2. Running on down forward to defend on the actual flag itself, notices a Titan has just fallen, puts a cluster missile, uses his big punch to get out of the way a little bit, dodging some of the bullets to activate his overcharger, and then hey presto, you can lay down some even more damage with your arc cannon. Instantly, after 2 shots, gets a doomed Titan, and swiftly after with the actual thing blowing up itself. After realising that the flag has been captured once again, he decides to get around, but just notices the Titan in its way. It's just not gonna budge, so you have to go around the outside of the map, try and hope for the best and wait with that little arc cannon and see if it can come up with the goods. Luckily enough, someone drops the flag itself, but swiftly gets picked up by the enemy team, thinking a cluster missile is going to get away with it and failing with the arc cannon, but the big punch, it's always going to do justice. Afterwards, getting up the kill, returning the flag for a very nice play, and returning to his Titan. Coming in at number 3, and oh, would you look at that? Hey, 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 surprise, surprise, frothyomen. This time though with a little bit of sniping action with the Kraber. Lovely little bolt action sniper rifle this is indeed. We start off with a little bit of parkouring around the map, trying to search around to find some enemies, and pew! Airborne takeout, and then another little ninja. Did you notice that they're all headshots? No? I did. How about that? Going in with a little bit of a flag capture, chucking in the satchel, to hopefully capture some people unawares, along with the B3 wingman running along some walls to return his flag. Very nice play. Coming in at number 2 we have ourselves frothyomen once again, this time on Smuggler's Clove on Last Titan Standing. Starting ourselves with a couple of absorption techniques, showing you how it's done with the vortex shield. Noticing that they're all following him and they're getting confused about which one's which, frothyomen slips away and decides to pop his damage core and starts punching him from the back. 2 of them gets the elimination, running away to go and find more. Notices an auto Titan, decides to take it down with its shield and chuck all of its shots back at it with some more vortex shield precision. Eliminating it quite quickly and finding his next target. He's already found him, already attacking with the arc cannon. I think frothyomen likes his arc cannon, but noticing as the other enemy goes away in disappointment that he can't win against Frothy, he finds another one in his way. Now he's got 2 to take on, but he's got to bide his time, wait for the damage core and his shields to regenerate. Luckily he's got an encharged entirely charged rather, arc cannon and lets it rip. Waiting for the enemy pilot to eject, he ejects but gets away and no goose available today. Going away, backing off into the corners to hopefully try and lure them over towards our teammates, does quite successfully to a degree, but decides to go and back rage them quite quickly. Gets it quite easily with one of them for another Titan assist, noticing a couple on the top of the roof. As you know, arc cannons link up, so hey presto, getting 2 quick kills then along with the Titan assist. Turning around, as you would expect, another Titan is going to be round the back somewhere or another. Charging away to get his shields up because he's overwhelmed. Notices that his damage charger is open, gets an arc cannon, opens up a can of whoop-ass on one of the pilots that's running around, gets heavily damaged, pops up the vortex shield and takes down another Titan. Another Titan down. That is literally the entire team taken down by Frothy. Very nice indeed. And here we are everyone for number 1, and you'll see why this is number 1 because it's just quite frankly an absolutely dominating clip. I love it, I've seen it quite a few times and we're already taken down the original person that's taken the flag on Capture the Flag on Dermata. One of my favourite maps. I don't know how they actually say the map name, but we notice in an Auto Titan that's pretty much near the flag, so we don't want the person that's in that Titan to get out of it, but they've already got out and about as a distraction of course, noticing that the flag has been captured now but laying down a cluster missile for anticipation to get back in his Titan. It works out pretty damn well. You see the actual gameplay of this is actually well minded. They're not necessarily thinking about, oh, we need to kill as many people as we want. We need to get this flag. Not a team deathmatch mode. As you can see, it's captured a bloody flag. So here we are, we're taking down a fair few people with the electric Titan smoke, defending the flag as much as possible by a carefully placed smoke. And a Titan to follow up is just trying to defend the flag and get it himself. Well, unlucky enough, he gets killed by Frothy as well as being killed by Goose. So that's the actual Titan taken down as well as everyone else. And not just to finish this, he does get doomed, but we're not finished just yet, of course. We're going to eject, run away to a safe distance, chuck it down a couple of arc grenades to confuse the Titan. Noticing it's an ogre, it's going to take a couple of hits. So get the charge rifle out, see how many we can do after its shields have been taken out. So that's 2. We're coming up with number 3. Hopefully one of our teammates can come on in and hopefully gain down some damage with us. And oh, would you look at that, we have got some help. Getting down the last doom on it and waiting for it literally to go nuclear, which it does. Goes up in the air, goes cloaked, but still not enough to get frothyomen away from you. Gets a nice goose at the end of it. So there you go everyone, that's number 1 and I think deservedly so. That's all for this time, thanks for watching and we hope you've had a good time. For your own chance to be featured in Titanfall Top Plays, send your clips to frothyomen@gmail.com with the title Titanfall Top Plays. Be sure to like and subscribe for more, and be sure to share with all your friends. The more clip submissions we have, the more we can create more episodes. Anyway, thanks again for watching, we shall see you soon. I'm your host, ShiftHD, also known as ChronicEXE. I'll be back.